Chick-fil-A at the Garden State Plaza Mall, a sponsor of NorthJerseySports.com Athlete of the Week. Download the Chick-fil-A One app on your Android or iOS device today for a whole new way to Chick-fil-A. This is a NorthJerseySports.com Athlete of the Week. I'm your host, Chris Victel. This week's winner is Hackensack basketball player Atiba Taylor. Atiba, congratulations.
Thank you.
You had an impressive 2 weeks with a 20-point game against Don Bosco and then a triple-double against Northern Highlands. What's the team doing right now?
Right now, we're just going harder in practice. We're sharing the ball more. Like towards the beginning of the season, we was more selfish, but now it's getting towards the end, so we're sharing the ball more and stuff like that.
I was going to say, as that season goes along, the chemistry builds and every team starts to get better.
Yeah.
After scoring 19 points against Elizabeth, you opened up the Jamboree against Pascack Valley. How excited were you to play on the Jamboree stage?
Playing in the Jamboree is a big opportunity because a lot of teams aren't able to play or they don't make it.
Right.
So playing in the Jamboree was a big opportunity for us. And winning our last week game against Pascack Valley and playing this weekend against Bergen Catholic is good for us, but we just got to work this weekend so we can win.
Absolutely. Jamboree is a little bit special. You know, it's like an invitational kind of tournament. Like you said, not everybody gets to play in it. And you stepped up huge on the big stage. You had 36 points and you were 10 for 10 from the free throw line late in the game. How big of a victory was that?
It was a big game because the last 2 years I was here, we lost in the Big 16.
Right.
The first game every year, we lost to Paramus Catholic my first year and Craigskill my second year. So
right.
This year is big for us. They was hitting a lot of threes, and we just kept coming back scoring. But if it wasn't for my teammates, I wouldn't have scored those points because without them making shots and getting to the basket and stuff, it wouldn't have opened it up for me to do what I had to do.
That's true, but you got to take some of the credit. You got to have ice in your veins, man. Going 10 for 10 from the line down the stretch, that's a lot of credit to you as well.
Yeah, it was a good day for me.
Absolutely. That's the kind of day you guys dream of, right, at the line? Oh, yeah. Man. And now it's time for the big four. 4 questions for Atiba Taylor. You spent the start of your sophomore year at Pope John before transferring back to Hackensack. You look really comfortable playing with your teammates already. What was the transition like coming back to Hackensack?
It was a big transition. At Pope John, I wasn't really comfortable, and I didn't really know anybody like that. So coming back to Hackensack, playing in my hometown, knowing everybody, and knowing my coach Taylor, I knew him since I was in middle school. So
right.
Coming back to Hackensack was big for me.
Man, it was like you never left then.
Yeah, it's playing in front of everybody, all my fans and stuff. It's good.
As a junior, you're one of the top point guard recruits in the country. What's the process been for you?
I hold a couple of offers from Temple, UConn, St. Joe's, Kansas State, Manhattan College, Rider. I've been in touch with Coach Martelli, the head coach at St. Joe's. He came to a few of my games and a couple of scrimmages, but that's the only coach right now.
Going into the big game, the quarterfinal Jambo matchup against Bergen Catholic, do you have any pregame superstitions that you go through at all?
I just need to get my mind right for that game. I need to go to sleep early, eat good in the morning, because Bergen Catholic is a good team. And I know their defense is tough too, so I got to be on my A game for that game.
Absolutely.
Hopefully we can win that game.
Is there a specific song that gets you pumped up or that you listen to in the locker room before the game?
I listen to G Herb. That's my favorite rapper. He's a lot of loud music, stuff like that. So that's what I listen to before every game. That gets me my mind right, gets me ready.
If you could play a game of one-on-one with anyone in the NBA, who would it be and why?
It'll probably be Chris Paul because that's my favorite player. And I know he'll make me work because he plays defense and he can score. So I got to play defense too. But yeah, Chris Paul, that's my favorite player.
Absolutely.
That's what I look up to.
With the game on the line and the ball in your hand, would you rather hit a 3 with the defender's hand in your face or take it to the hole?
That's a good question. I'd rather hit a 3 because if I hit that 3 and it goes in, I know the crowd's going to go crazy.
Especially defender's hand in the face too. Oh man, that'll make everybody stand up.
Yeah, I'd rather hit 3 than go to the basket.
Last season you scored 21 leading Hackensack to the state sectional title. How do you use that experience for this year and going for awards and accolades this year?
I'm used to it, so this year I'm just trying to get back to the state sectional championship, and then last year we was down 19-3, so everybody thought the game was over after that. So we just kept playing hard and stuff and picked the lead back up. But this year, I think we just got to keep playing as a team, keep sharing the ball, and just play hard every game, and I think we could win it this year.
Falling in the Group 4 semifinals last year, do you feel like you have unfinished business to attend to?
Yeah, we lost to a pretty good team, Linden. They're like I think like 2 or 3 in the state.
Right.
So playing them this year is going to be they're a good team. So playing them this year is going to be a tough game. But like I said before, if we just keep playing hard and keep sharing the ball and doing what we're doing, I think that's when we're at our best, and I think that's when nobody can stop us.
Is there a part of you that wants to face them again so you can get that exact revenge, or do you want them to get knocked out before they play you?
I would like to play them again because they beat us last year, so, we would like to get that revenge back.
That'll do it for this week's NorthJerseySports.com Athlete of the Week. This week's winner was Atiba Taylor. Atiba, congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Do you want a highlight that will stand out from the mold? Rising Recruits is here for you. Professional title screens with easy-to-read important information. Use of multiple camera angles. Professional graphics that emphasize your skills for coaches to see. And 4K and high frame rate cameras to capture all the action. Call, email, or visit Small Moments Productions online today.
NorthJerseySports.com Athlete of the Week. You can nominate an athlete by tweeting at us #NJSAOTW or emailing us at njsaotw@gmail.com.